Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Hello everyone. I said that, didn't I? I hope you're having a good day. My day's going pretty good so far. Got some creative juices flowing today. Working on some various ideas for things. Not applicable to the stream. Sorry. But having fun today. Ready to get out and do some driving with Growler and Lance here. Let's take a look at our company real quick here. First off, you can see we're up to 103,000, so we've got enough money. We could probably afford a truck. I want to earn a little bit more before we get another truck, get a third truck. So as you can see, we got Growler here. Growler's in the Volvo FH Globetrotter. He's got a driver rating of 5. He's earning us about 54 euros a mile. The truck is earning us about 55 euros a mile. The garage altogether right now is at a rating of about 74%, which is probably not bad for only 2 trucks in a 3-truck garage. Caitlin here has her Renault Premium, which is earning us about 7.28 a mile. And Caitlin herself has, she's out on the road right now. She's heading home. Notice there's one reason why she doesn't earn as much money as Growler. Hi, E. I almost said hi, Trigan. Jeez. Brains. One of the reasons why Caitlin doesn't earn us as much money is she does a job in Liverpool, goes from Liverpool to someplace else, or, well, she drives a job and then she comes back to Liverpool before taking another job, so that's why she's not making anywhere near as much money. But her rating is up to 1.7. She's earning a 7.28 a mile, which isn't horrible. I think I figured that I need her to make us about 8 a mile in order to reach the 100% effectiveness on our garage once we have the third driver trained up as well. You can see right now she's up to level 2 in the I can't remember what it's called, the explosives. Actually, I can just look, it's right here in the ADR. She's up to level 2 in the ADR, so she can carry flammables as well as explosives. She has 1 level in long distance driving, which I think is probably about all I want to keep her at. Because you can see she's driving back every time, so the long distance driving didn't really help us a lot. She's got 1 in that. She's got 2 levels in high value cargo, 1 value in fragile cargo. I'm working next to get her another level in fragile cargo. I'm not sure. The just-on-time delivery, I'm wondering if that would be worth it. I'll have to take a look at that next time we level Growler up. But I'm starting to just want to keep leveling her up in areas that are going to increase the value of the cargo that she brings home for us. Alright, so let's find a job. Let's look at the external contracts first. These are ones from World of Trucks. And the nice thing about these is they always seem to be stuff from near where you are. They don't run far away. Okay, here's one hauling forklifts to Plymouth in Manchester, which is not too long of a drive. We'll go ahead and take that. That's 18 grand. We'll do that. That'll be enough right there for us to go ahead and get that truck. Okay. Looks like we're already running. Lights are on. And it's nighttime. And we are in our garage, so I'm pulling out of our garage here. I am not putting the radio thing up this time because I got so many hits last time on YouTube for copyright violation. Jeez. Twitch didn't give me any grief whatsoever, but YouTube did. Turn right, Growler. Alright, how about right turn, Growler? Alright, well, heck with that then. I added in a voice attack after seeing it on somebody else's stream. I don't know. Whoa, I don't want to turn it quite that quickly. But obviously, some of it's not working yet. I think I'm going to want in the left-hand lane here. Close the router visor, Lance. Wow, it's not working. I wonder why. Hang on a sec. Why is this not working? Can I open this up and see? Is it going to let me? Hi, Archie. No worries. Hope your project's going well. It's running, just not recognizing our voice. There we go. Maybe I was just saying things wrong. Close the TripAdvisor, Lance. Fine, be that way, Lance. Lance doesn't like taking orders from you. Yeah, well, it's your job, so just shut up and do it. Got to be careful. Driving without a load tends to I tend to go too fast. Because, you know, we've got a 500 horsepower engine in here. Speed up, Growler. Speed up, Growler. Yeah, something's not working right. It's not recognizing stuff. Darn. I was really liking that. It works fine if I'm playing solo. So I don't know if it has something to do with the recording software or what. Hit the wipers, Lance. Nope, it's not working. Working on character token for Tabletop Simulator. Cool. 2D-ish or temp 3D. The stand-up ones I found a bit of a pain in the rear because they're just, you know, they're just two-sided. So that's the stand-up ones. So, you know, if you're looking at it edge on, you can't see who the character is. So in the end, when I was using characters pogs, I just use pogs, just, you know, the little round. You can use square too, but just the little tokens with the character's face on them. These days we don't even use a map, so if I have something like that, we just use, like, you know, the little, like, game board tokens that the tabletop comes with. For those of you who don't know, both Archie and I use Tabletop Simulator for pen and paper role-playing games via the internet. And that's what he's talking about. Which, funny enough, is exactly what I was working on before logging on here. Actually, we don't want over because it looks like we exit the next one. I want to check this again. I don't know why this isn't working. It's really annoying me. Open up. Listening resumed. It's recognized it. It's not doing it. I'm looking down here through here, and I see where it recognized speed up Growler. Huh. Huh. Speed up Growler. Slow down, Growler. Slow down, Growler. Yeah, it worked. There we go. Ha! Okay. Super. I'm actually, well, I've got a sci-fi campaign going right now that is using Fate. In particular, Fate. It's Fate Core. I'm using a campaign called Bulldogs for Fate Core, which you can get on RPG Now. But I'm thinking about running a fantasy game. It's going to take me, the sci-fi ones, I love sci-fi, but there's a lot for me anyways. It's a lot harder to run sci-fi. There's a lot more things you have to think up ahead of time and plan out. And I'm figuring it's going to take me at least a couple more weeks before I can work out the next sci-fi campaign. So I was actually thinking about doing a fantasy campaign, because I can usually, just run off a fantasy game, or do a fantasy game this weekend, because I can usually run off a fantasy game pretty quickly. But I'm also talking Fate. Slow down, Growler. Yeah. There's a bit of a delay on it, that's what it is. I don't know why some of the commands weren't working at all, but it seems to be working now, just slightly delayed. Growler do this, Growler do that, complaints, complaints, complaints. Yep, that's right. You are my whipping dog, Growler. No, Growler's your driver. Lance is your whipping dog. Hey! Oh, dear. Man, I gotta read this here. Did you hear that DCUO started releasing movement trails like smoke and light trails? People expect you to know stuff. Oh, eek, eek, eek. Yeah, sci-fi is not Eek's favorite thing in the world, so Eek was pleased with the idea that I might run fantasy. All depends on whether I can put together characters before Sunday. Whoa, I think we're going a lot faster than I want. Okay, that's better. Didn't want to turn here anyway, so I suppose we wanted to slow down no matter what. Yeah, this voice attack is really cool. The demo version of it is free, and it's like unlimited. They don't have any restrictions on how long you can use it or anything like that. What they have restriction on it is you only get one profile with, I think, 20 commands. But still, even that's pretty cool. That's enough if you just want to do one game with voice command. Hey, Lancer. Yeah, thanks. He says, distracting me so I'll hit something. What always worries me on coming here is running over these 2x4s. They just have laying all over the place. What idiot just leaves this stuff laying everywhere? like I went a little further than I wanted to. That'll still work. No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Okay, we're all hooked up. Let's take a look at our route now. Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Ah, it worked. Alright, it's going out. Back to the highway we came from, it looks like. We're going to follow it down to the M5. I think we're going to take the M5 all the way into Plymouth, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Nope, I thought I took... I thought I still had the brakes on. No, I just re-engaged them. Ah, darn it. Not the button I wanted. Trust me, I understand sci-fi world building. I had to conceptualize sci-fi a bunch of times. I had a concept called NASA SEALs. Imagine the Mars probes find a derelict starship on the planet. They travel using coordinates to a star system with alien life and discover things. Oh, cool. As good as I get. Oh. Oh dear. Well, I'm hungry again. I had a snack right before the stream too. Alright, admittedly it wasn't much of a snack, but today's grocery day. That's where Eke and I are going after the stream today, because I think we are both completely out of food. Oh darn, I forgot to check Growler's sleep. Okay, rest stop coming up. Let's look at the map real quick here. Ooh, the first rest stop is quite a ways off. Irk. Well, we're gonna have to make it. So I don't really feel like detouring into Manchester just to make a rest stop. We should have rested before picking up the job. Oops. Slow down, Growler. Slow down, Growler. Alright, well, we'll stop. Oh, goodness sakes. Turn left, Growler. Boy, the recording software and voice command just do not get along. Maybe if I turn priority up on the... Ugh. Boy, that was tight. Maybe if I turn priority up on the voice software? It's the only thing I can think of. Speed up, Growler. Speed up, Growler. Growler's sleepy. When are you gonna let Growler sleep? You just chill out. Well, no, actually, don't chill out. You just energize up. Why don't you let Lance drive? No. Shut up, Lance. Speed up, Growler. not worth it. The way it's working right now. It was 5C when I left work this morning. Left for work this morning. Yikes! That's a bit on the chilly side. For August, at least. Does it really start getting cool that early in the year for you? Here, that would be probably 43, 44 degrees. 43, 44 Fahrenheit. I think that sounds about right. That is seriously chilly. So I found once I had the voice commands on, it's really nice. It sort of sucks they're not working well, because things like, you know, where the speed limit changes rapidly and I need to slow down real fast, I could just say slow down, Growler, and it would slow down immediately. Now we've got the stupid delay on there and it's not working. I tried, actually. I was playing with the cab settings. You can actually adjust mirrors and everything. And I actually moved my point of view back and turned a bit to the left. And then I could actually see both mirrors, which was really nice, because I'm moving over here. Yeah, I know, I'm getting tired. Which was really nice because I could see those mirrors over on the left, which is a lot more convenient even than using the HUD mirror. But then I couldn't read the dashboard. Fuel is fine. We just need to sleep. I thought it was pretty cool to be able to just issue voice commands. There better be sleeping things over here. If all the sleeping lanes are over there, I'm going to be really cross. After I came over here, because the last time I was in one of these rest stops, it was all sleeping lanes here. I don't see any sleeping lanes here. You know what? I'm going to cheat. Going to use this one right here. We may have a devil of time getting out of here, but at least we'll get our sleep. There we go. Shut her down, Growler. Nope, not going to let me, I guess. 41 Fahrenheit? Really? That seems a bit low. Start her up, Growler. That worked. Hit the wipers, Lance. Hey, okay. Hit the wipers, Lance. You have to hit it twice. Tell him twice to get it going full blast there. Alright, let's get ourselves out of this mess here. Turn off the brakes. Oh, this is going to be a tight turn. There we go. There we go. Open the route advisor, Lance. That's better. Job info. So we don't have a time we have to be there. We have we have just the real world time. So we got 13 real world hours. That's the nice thing about taking the World of Trucks ones, is that you don't have a huge time limitation. Navigator. Navigation. Navigation. There we go. Little on the slow side. Alright, let's get out onto here. So yeah, we do this job, then we should have enough money to buy our truck and hire our third driver. Then once we get that driver trained up a bit, we'll be making some decent money at the top. Then we can work on earning enough money to either open a second garage somewhere or to upgrade our first garage again. Get 5 slots going in it. Although I'm sort of thinking, you know, next time we do that, either way, we should make sure we've got enough money to both take care of the garage and the truck at the same time, because we were really slow down. No, we're fine. Why did it seem like the speed limit was dropping? I don't know. Sort of seemed like we sort of hurt ourselves. Maybe not, but it seemed like we sort of hurt ourselves, at least in terms of garage efficiency, because our efficiency in our little garage was great with just the one truck. It was not so great when we went up to the medium garage and had to try to cover all the expenses with one truck. So I sort of feel like whatever we do, we should make sure we've got enough money for truck and garage all at once. But hey, with a little luck, once we get this third truck and driver going, you know, our income should just keep going up and keep going up. But I was sort of thinking maybe maybe next I want to open a garage somewhere on the continent. Maybe turn this truck over to somebody else, hire a driver for this truck, and then buy Growler a new truck. With, of course, left-hand steering. But I'm not sure. You know, I was looking at the Renaults, and it really seems like the Renault we bought is the better of the two, even though it's the more basic model. It really seems like it has better performance than the more expensive one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Growler, stay on the road. You drinking again? What's wrong with drinking? No drinking and driving. What have I told you? What's going to happen when we get pulled over? So any thoughts on our next truck? Because that's what we're going to do after this drive. So we're going to get that next truck and hire the new driver. So any thoughts on what you think we should get? I mean, obviously we're not going to be able to go too fancy on it, because we're not going to be able to, we won't have enough money to you know, get a lot of fancy stuff, but we just get the basic truck. We can always upgrade it later. I've already upgraded Kate's truck a little bit. I got her a little sign like Growler and Lance have. So her truck actually has a sign in the window that says Kate. And I got her the better tires, the more fuel-efficient tires. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's our exit? What? Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. We did have to make an exit. I thought we were already on the highway going to Plymouth. Lucky we didn't run anyone over there. Drinking coffee is good. I thought it was pretty cool the nice touch of the fact when you go under the underpasses there, it actually stops raining on you. I thought that was very nice. It's too bad Art can't figure that out. You know, Ark, instead of looking for walls and everything, maybe you should just be looking for a roof above the person, period. I don't think it should really matter how high up that roof is. As long as there's a roof, it should not be raining on them. If I'm in a cave, it should not be raining. Yeah, Eek got this cheap coffee at Aldi, and I swear it tastes like it tastes like it's instant coffee. It tastes like somebody burned tea leaves and then ground them up to make instant coffee. It does not taste like coffee at all. It tastes like tea. It's really strange. I still haven't figured the little thing on the vertical support, between the windshield and the side window. I have not figured out what that is. I don't know if that's like music player remote or something. It's got like arrow keys on it. I thought at first maybe it was just a cell phone holder. But then I realized, no, there's no keypad. There's no number keypad on there. It's just arrows. So I don't know if that's a remote for the music. That would make sense, I suppose, in like a luxury cab layout. It would make sense that we would have a remote for the music player. And look up. I don't know if try not to run off the road, Growler. So there's our music player. It does sort of look like it's like a CD changer rather than just being a single CD player / radio. I asked my dad if he'd ever driven in one of these European design trucks. He said he never had. I tell you one thing, it's going to be really hard. When I've gone over, when I was trying to decide what truck to get for Caitlin, I decided to just pick up some quick jobs instead of taking my own truck, and then searching for the model of truck I was thinking of getting. And one was, it was in Europe, and it was a regular left-hand drive truck. And boy, was it hard to get used to driving that way. I don't know why. It's like I drive in real life that way. I don't drive on the left-hand side of the road in real life. Hello. And I don't really have any trouble driving on the left or on the right-hand side of the road when we go to Europe, go to the continent. But for some reason, driving in that left-hand driver seat was just really weird. I was having a hard time getting used to keeping myself on the road properly. Close the route advisor, Lance. Stupid flies. Good job, Lance. Actually, I want to give. Well, actually, I have give Elite Dangerous another go. And I understand at some point, I don't know if this is a recent thing. I don't remember because it's been a while since I tried the game out originally, and it was just sort of complicated. And so at the time, I was like, "This is really interesting, but it's sort of complicated, and not really what I was looking for." So, you know, I didn't do it. Oh! There's. I'll come back to Elite Dangerous in a minute. There is a game on sale right now. It's an early access game called... it's on sale for like $7. It's one you can run private servers and everything. It's called Interstellar Rift? I think that's what it is. Yeah, Interstellar Rift. Basically, you design and operate starships. It's, you know, just a sci-fi thing, but it's cool in that you can build your own ships, and you can build them. It's almost like the Sims style. Unlike I've seen, if you watch my Empyrean videos where the stuff is built more like, it's done more like Ark. You know, it's blockier than Ark and has more features than Ark, but you're still building it in first-person view, or right down in the person view. But with this game, it actually brings up like an editor mode, and so you're looking down on it more like it's still like block style, but it's, you know, more looking down like you would in Sims. And you sort of lay out your floor plan and you know, build different rooms and, you know, put equipment in. Then you can put in deco stuff and things like that. That sort of looked like fun. There's different ways you can play it. I know, as Eek has mentioned, she does not like sci-fi, but I thought, you know, that would be sort of a fun group game to play too. Because one, it's not expensive, you know, $7. That's a hit pretty much anybody can handle. Although admittedly it's difficult for me and Eek, but we can still handle a $7 game. But you can you know, do it as a trader and you know, transport cargo, or you can be a prospector, an asteroid prospector, and mine asteroids, or you can, you know, be a fighter type and you know, shoot down and salvage ships. And they got like 4 different starting scenarios that you can choose from. One of them is as asteroid prospector, because lots of things can kill you. Sci-fi wants you to know stuff. This one doesn't. I mean, this is a game doesn't expect you to know a lot of stuff. I don't think there's not like you know, blueprints and stuff like that like there is in Ark. You just play the game. You know, you go into the mining. You know, the mining section of your ship, and you pull in asteroids from space and mine them, and then take the cases of cargo and stick them in your cargo hold, and you know, if you're fighting, there's a bridge with pilot seat, and then there's like gun turrets. So yeah, you can dock with space stations and buy cargo, and then undock and go someplace else to sell the cargo. Or you can, you know, mine asteroids, or you can shoot, and I don't know if that's piracy or whatever. But there's 4 different starting points. One is an asteroid mining company. One is a shipping company. One is a security firm. So one you're a prospector, the second one you're a trader, the third one you're a fighter. And then the last one is, I can't remember what they call it, but you're like I don't know. I don't want to say pirate, but you're sort of just a freebooter. You don't, the others, you start with enough money to buy one of their base type of ships. The freebooter, you start with less money, but you start with some raw materials you can use to build your own ship. So you can build yourself whatever ship you want. But that seemed like, to me, that seemed like a lot of fun, because you could go in and go in together and get a ship and just start out working together. One person flying, one person doing the prospecting, another person handling cargo, and work up to where you get a bigger ship where you can have 2 or 3 of the asteroid things going at once, and have everyone busy doing that, or have turrets, and everybody can be involved in the fight as a gunner, except for your pilot. Maybe your captain would stay independent so he could coordinate things. It seemed like fun. I don't know if it'll stay on sale till the weekend when everyone's on. I can bring it up if Eek doesn't kill me for the thought before that happens. On the other hand, it might be fun to get, just so I can build ships for sci-fi campaigns and be able to see the interiors and everything. Be able to walk around the interiors of the ships. You have dibs on engineer. Yeah, because there's fuel tanks that you have to keep, and life support you have to keep up, and then there's your power generators and your engines. I don't think the engines really require, beyond fueling, I don't think they require much. Of course, it's early access, who knows what they'll add. But I've seen like the cargo hold, you see the little cargo slots just full of crates with whatever cargo you've purchased or mined or stolen from other ships. I don't know if there's like piracy. It's designed where it can be a PvP, a PvE, or a single player game. So I presume the PvP, you're going to have piracy. People, if you're in the online environment, you're going to have people going after your cargo ships and your prospector ships, trying to rob them. But I watched the little demo video on building your own ship, and yeah, it was really interesting. You just like, okay, this is a room. And decide this is the size of the room. You can decide what the floors look like, what the walls look like, what the ceilings look like. You can install furniture and lights and control panels and fuel tanks and power plants and all that sort of stuff. You got dibs on debutante that doesn't know anything. Have script support? What do you mean by script support? Script as in programming, or script as in being able to build adventures. It's not designed as an RPG. You can't build adventures, to my knowledge. Beyond that, I have no clue. Didn't look like it was as complex as Empyrean, which to me is a plus. You know, it's a little bit more just do it and get in and have fun. Like I said, it supports private servers, so I mean, you can host a game, or you can set up a dedicated server for it, as well as playing on one of their servers. But I could just see just setting up a server on my laptop, and you know, like we do sometimes, and then just playing Sundays, getting on there and playing together. Doing shoot 'em ups and going between. I don't think you can't land on worlds like you can with Empyrean. So there's none of that. All the mining is asteroid mining. So it's all on ship and on space stations. Which I'm sure means it's also a lot less resource intensive. Automated ship functions. I think pretty much most of it is. I'm wondering if you can get robots. I was sort of wondering about that, if you could buy robots to operate the various things. You know, maybe I should get that and try streaming it. That would be fun. It's just stream it as a single player. Or even as a multiplayer, and get into one of their servers and see how badly I get ganked by people. Alright, that sounds less fun. I want to look at the map. Alright, thought we were getting close. Oh good, we don't even have to do anything funky. We just turn right up ahead. Let's get into the right-hand lane as soon as this guy passes us. I think I will do that, because I've been wondering, like the Black Desert. The Black Desert was cool, but it's such a pain to stream it. I want to play it and learn it a bit, but it's also such a pain to stream it that slow down. Nope, don't want to. That it's such a pain to stream it that I don't want to do it right now. I want to figure things out and then try streaming it later. Thought about trying to stream Elite Dangerous. I don't know. Drones for scouting. I don't know. I don't know. I will let you know. Maybe I'll try streaming that tomorrow. Maybe I'll get it and try streaming it tomorrow. Where's my turn? Oh, here it is. Now I started to say with Elite Dangerous, I know because the where I found out about this was watching the voice attack software, you know, the voice command software I'm using for this. I found out about it because the streamer I was watching was playing Elite Dangerous using it, and I guess there's actually hit the wipers, Lance. Hit the wipers, Lance. I guess there's actually, or don't. I'll do it. There's integration with the voice commands in, I mean, integration with the onboard computer, as it were, in Elite Dangerous, where the computer can talk back to you and stuff. I have no clue how that works, but that's something else I want to look at, and I'm rolling over my cord here. All right, set that aside for now, so we're going to be on the mouse for a while. Okay, we made 18 grand. Made a good chunk of the way to 17. Couple more jobs like that and we should hit 17. Too hard? What's too hard on the computer? Wait, what? Who? Where? Alright. So, I really like the Renault we bought. I think it's a really good, happy medium. The Mercedes also look nice. Although I think the Mercedes are a bit more expensive. I don't know if we could afford a Mercedes. Does anyone have any thought on what they think we should get? Oh, the Black Desert Online? Yeah. Well, it's not just that it wasn't causing like frame rate issues or anything, but it was causing problems. It didn't work really well with streaming software. I couldn't use any of my keyboard shortcuts, and I had to switch to display capture because game capture just wouldn't work with it at all. So it was a bit of a pain. I had to go out to my desktop in order to do BRBs and stuff like that. I didn't like any of that, so it is what it is, I guess. But also, I was sort of just doing. It was really interesting at first, but I was doing just sort of. It seems very linear, at least at the moment, and I want to sort of figure it out. I'd rather sort of get away from the just boring linear play. At least spend a little time figuring out the game. I think that's the big thing. Is I need to figure out the game a little bit more before streaming it more. Let's look at the Mercedes dealer up here. Okay, so the base, this is 101,000, which we can certainly afford. It's about what they all are. Okay, heavy cargo and stuff sucks on the base. Normal car is very maneuverable. This is a very maneuverable truck. I think because it has such a short wheelbase. Look at how short the wheelbase is on this. Interesting location for the spare there. So we got different roof options, but we can't afford them. Same thing here, different options, can't afford any of them. Okay, here we could probably afford a more powerful engine if we wanted to. Every time we go up, though, it decreases the normal cargo bonus. That definitely didn't improve anything. That doesn't improve anything. Holy moly. That 6-speed is horrible. Why is it more expensive when it's horrible? Maybe it's more fuel efficient. They don't really have anything in here showing fuel efficiency. Okay, this one adds better pretty much everything. That would cost us an extra $3,000, which we could handle. Okay, this would improve our hill traversal, heavy cargo, and our normal cargo. I sort of like this one here, the 12-speed. And the 16-speed here seems to be the best one of the bunch. $6,000 or $9,000. Let's leave that one on there for now. Steering wheel we want on the right. We are not getting the luxury version. Let's see, what does the luxury version have here, though? Oh, it just has really ugly upholstery. Wondered if it had a GPS. It does not. Okay. Color. What color do we want, Eek? Come on, Eek. You are our queen of color. There's basalt. Garbage gray. Oh, that's Gambog gray. Royal gray. Cocoa brown. Dark scarlet. Then there's custom color, of course. Hello, Eek, where are you? I'll leave it on Scarlet till she comes back and says something. Okay, accessories. I don't know. Actually, you know, I wouldn't mind getting the better tires. Not worried about doing anything else, but let's get the more efficient tires. It's only a couple grand more to get the better tires. Can we get any side protection on this thing? We can. It's 14 grand though. Yeah, and that's too much money. We can't afford it. Maybe later on we can afford to get that. You get more tickets. In the UK, I don't think it matters. You get a ton of tickets no matter what you do. What do you think? Does this one look good? Actually, let's look at some of these other things. 'Cause sometimes there's different stuff you can do on the front too. No. Actually, let's go inside. I want to look at the different visors here. Yeah, that's fine. That one, that one, that one. Yeah, from the inside they all look pretty decent. It's not like the other one on the inside they look tremendously different. Oh, I sort of like that one that matches the paint job. I think I like the one that matches the paint job the best. No, I seriously doubt it affects engine heat. Okay, we do want a mirror on there. No. Okay, we do have to stick with this mirror, though. Not that. I don't see any reason to spend an extra grand on the mirrors, just to... Well, I don't know, I sort of like that. I'll spend the extra grand just so they match in color. Steps. So we could get different... There. customization on the back? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's take a look at the wheels real quick here. We'll go ahead and upgrade those so they look nice. Oh, that was not actually what I intended to do. That? No, take that off. I didn't want that. I was trying to change this. There. That's better. Chrome there. Slightly better ones there. These wheels. That's getting a bit on the expensive side. We should do that. Still a bit on the expensive side. We can afford it. Just more money than I'd expected to spend on it. Alright. What do you guys think? How's this? Wish we could get one of the nicer cabs, but maybe we can upgrade it later on. Well, again, we definitely can upgrade it later on, but I think it's nice. We got nice wheels on it. You know what? We don't need the fancy wheels on this. Let's save ourselves a little money and just go down to the basic stuff. They're not going to affect performance or anything, so there. That saved us $5 grand doing that. Very pretty, and as a trucker, I'm sure that's your highest priority. Okay. Let's check the inside real quick here. Yeah, this all looks right. Steering wheel's on the correct side. Confirm. Alright. Purchase. Do you want to drive your new truck? No. We're not driving the new truck. There we go. Color. Right there. Okay. Thank you for your purchase. Okay. So now we've got... Growler's got a Volvo. Katie has a Renault. And we've got a Mercedes for our third driver. All right. Let's see. Gertrude has fragile, on time, and lots of economy. Martin has ADL Class 2. I'm sort of... And Andre, is that what his name is? Ondrej? Andre seems like he's our best bet. He's got 3 skill levels. 2 in fragile, 1 in high value. Martin has 2 in ADL. And I think the skill levels just go down as we... Yeah, so those are the 2 most skilled people. Or the highest rated people, anyways. Cup holder. I think it did have a cup holder. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's go with Andre here. Okay, Andre, get yourself out on the road. Oh, he's sleeping. How dare you sleep? Kate is out driving. Oh, it's Catalin, not Caitlin. She's put 4,500 miles in the truck. How much? And she's about... Wow, look at that. She's put 4,500 miles. Growler's only put 8,500 miles. So she's got about half as many miles driven as Growler does. Okay. Oh, and you can see I got Growler, he got another level. I've got him up to level 4 in the ADL here. Okay. So we're down to 7 grand in our bank account. Growler's slacking. More coffee. Yeah, I wish you could just take your other trucks out for a drive, you know, anyways. Just, you know, whatever. I'm going to take the truck out for a drive. I own the truck, so why can't I drive them, dang it? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see, can we do price instead? Plymouth to Cambridge is 15 grand. I think that's our best bet. Let's do it. We're hauling beverages. Alcoholic beverages. I don't think so, Growler. I think it would have said if it was alcohol. Open the route advisor, Lance. Job info. So Growler's got 5 hours left. Navigator. Navigation. I can never remember which it is. It's 7 minutes to get to that stop, but it doesn't say how long the drive is going to be. It's going to be... I'm betting it's going to be more than 7 hours. Or more than 5 hours. But there is a rest stop right out there. Alright, let's just go pick up the job then. Close the route advisor, Lance. Close route advisor, Lance. Thank you. Okay, this way? Yeah, I remember where we are. Okie dokie. Yeah, more coffee is a good idea. Sadly, mine has gone cold. That's a crime there. Should never have to drink cold coffee. Should be cold beer. Growler, no beer. Why do I keep telling you? No beer. I think we can go after this white car here. Come on, hurry up, white car. to turn. Hit the lights, Growler. Hit the lights, Growler. Thank you. Come on, car, move it. Pokey car, I keep moving forward and then he doesn't accelerate. Oh, and the light's already changed. It's too bad you can't just, like, you know, run them over. I think we're on the right-hand lane here. Yeah, right here. And our trailer is right here in front. The sun reflecting off the gravel is making it hard to see the outline there. Okay, off we go. Does my little camera sit right over the route advisor? Open the route advisor, Lance. Open the route advisor, Lance. Yeah, pretty much. It does sit right over. It doesn't. Oh, darn. What am I doing? I was thinking I was on the continent for a moment there. Alright. Close the route advisor, Lance. Thank you. Interesting trailer. Slow down, Growler. Some construction zone here. More coffee. Services, 1/2 mile. I wonder if part of the problem with the voice command is my more constant monologue going on. It has more of a hard time distinguishing commands from just my regular chat. Tight fit there. Alright, let's get... Actually, you know what, we'll just hold off on getting Growler's rest break. Might as well try to be a little bit more efficient about it. Hit the lights, Growler. When our driving lights on. This is what Growler likes. Nice, quiet time on the road. Drinking beer. Growler, no beer on the road. Why do I have to keep telling him that? What is it with Growler and beer? Growler likes beer. Yeah, well, I know you like beer. Can't you drink beer after we do our driving? Why would I want to do that? Let's take a look at the map. Open the map, Lance. Alright, so we're going to keep going straight all the way back up to here. Then we're going to get off on the M4, go around London, and then go up to Cambridge from there. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we'll probably make it almost to London before Growler needs to sleep. Okay. Speed up, Growler. Let's see if we can get a little closer to the speed limit here. I'm usually pretty careful about it because they tend to drop the speed limit on us and give us speeding tickets. You don't think Growler can tell the difference between stout and coffee? Growler can tell the difference. See, we should have told him it was Irish coffee. See, there, that would have worked. Hey, maybe we could just get him some non-alcoholic beer. Growler string you up for saying something like that. That sort of thing's against the law in dwarf communities. Yeah, well, we're not in a dwarf community, so... So what, would that be more like Edinburgh? No, no, there are no dwarves in Edinburgh either. What about... No, not in Glasgow either, okay? I wasn't going to say Glasgow. Yes, you were. Alright, maybe. There are no dwarves in space either. So when we play that other game, it's Lance Starbolt all the way! Slow down, Growler. Slow down, Growler. We were over the speed limit. So that's what I mean. Speed limit drops. And it went right back up to 60 right there. Speed up, Growler. Drop to 50. I just noticed it had dropped to 50. By the time I noticed it got slowed back down, it had sped back up again. And now it's back down to 50. Oh my god! Could you possibly make up your mind what the speed limit is going to be? Surprised we didn't get a speeding ticket in there. Open the route advisor, Lance. Job info. Okay, Growler's got 3 hours left. Close the route advisor, Lance. So, I don't know. Does Growler even make it that far? I think the next rest stop after this one better be our rest stop. That I know. There are no dwarves in Edinburgh that I know of. Is that what you're saying, Archie? Hit the lights, Growler. Seems like it's getting a little dark. What time is it? Oh, it is evening. Or late afternoon. It does seem like it starts getting dark here really early, but never... Well, sometimes it gets really dark. Some of the evenings are really bright. Speed up, Growler. Yeah, we're only getting passed by everybody and their brother. You got me driving 45. Hey, I didn't want you to get a ticket, okay? Slowpoke, old man. Yeah, well. What was the first guess? Growler's got a beard. Growler ain't a slowpoke, old man. You're a dwarf, that's different. I think we're going to go back in the left lane here very soon. I think that's Renault, yeah. Hurry up, Renault, get out of the way. I want your lane. Is this our exit? Yeah. No. Okay, didn't think so. And what did I turn? Oh. Did I turn the lights off? Hit the lights, Growler. There we go. Alright, this is our exit coming up. So I guess I didn't want over in that lane yet. One exit to go. This whole underground civilization. Okay, so the next time Granny Gamer is on, we're gonna have to ask her if there are dwarves in Edinburgh, okay? If they have an underground civilization under Edinburgh. Let's look at the map. You know, that's supposed to work too. Open the map, Lance. Open the map, Lance. About darn time. Alright, so I'm not even sure if this is really an exit here, but after this, then we can get over. Yeah, it is an exit, okay. Off to Southampton. So, Eek, what food are you getting today? Anything interesting? And why am I talking about food? Because I'm hungry! Wonder if I should eat before I go to the store. Let's see. Do I have anything to eat before I go to the store? I don't have any bread left to make a sandwich. Not a whole lot. No, I don't have a whole lot to eat before I go to the store. I have some canned food. I have a couple frozen vegetable dishes. That's it. Growler? Growler, do not run over the little white cars. They annoy me. I don't care if they do annoy you. Don't run over them. Whoa! Let's go ahead and top up the gas tank over here, Growler. Growler, do this. Growler, do that. Humans are a bunch of know-it-alls. There we go. Start her up, Growler. Start her up, Growler. Turn signal's still on. I'm just going to take up both parking spots because I'm a jerk. Go to sleep. Okay. There we go. Start her up, Growler. Or not. You can look out the side here. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, he's getting gas. So, we can go ahead and take this. Alright. So we don't have any problems making this delivery. That'll mean we've made, what, about 33,000 today? 33,000. We managed to get our third truck and hire our third driver. You don't count Lance. I wasn't saying anything. I could hear you thinking it. So hopefully we'll start making some money on that front. Hopefully he'll have finished a job. The new driver will have finished a job by the time we finish this one, so we can check out his performance. And then we can start making some decent money. Yeah, I just realized, I think we lost Lance for quite a long time back, didn't we? Thought at first he was just being quiet, but I'll bet you he had to go back to work. Hey Archie, do you play World of Tanks or World of Warships at all? Oh yeah. Hard drive space, always an issue. Well, if you ever do, let me know. Maybe you and me and Lancer can all three to get together and... I don't know how big the little task forces or whatever they call in World of Warships can be. The World of Tanks 3 is the biggest you can get in a platoon. But, you know, 3 people coordinating can be useful. Yeah, whenever. There's no hurry. I thought this little jaunt across to London was going to be shorter than this. Open the Lance map. Open the map, Lance. Open the map, Lance. Lance, wake up! Jeez. Alright, we're almost there, and then... Lance! What are you doing, man? Why'd you close the map? I didn't get a chance to finish looking at it. Alright, well, we're getting close enough to it anyways. And I think it looked like our exit's going to be the second one around the Beltway there. I wonder if they call it the Beltway there. So we called the highway around Washington. When I lived in Washington, it was called the Beltway. Here it's called the bypass, but it's not, or it doesn't really go all the way around the whole area. But it sort of goes all the way around the western side, the southern side of town, plus the next 2 towns east of us. Then there's another highway that cuts north over on the east side, and then we've got the toll road on the north side of town. I think Indianapolis calls it the Beltway too. And it's the Loop in Chicago, if I remember right. Yuck. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, buddy. I hate, you know, but I hate the worst. I hate upset stomachs. I had a lot of those lately. That's for, well, as you know, because of my surgery. But the sore throats are what really tick me off. Hate getting a sore throat. Let's get over into the center lane. Actually, looks like it'll be the 4th exit. There's the second one to the north, but there's 2 of them to the south. Eek, do you want to take a few minutes to eat or whatever? I mean, I'm really hungry, but I can survive if you want to go to the store right away. But if you want to take a few minutes, then I'll eat, because my stomach is really grumbling. Fats and carbs do not go well together. You already ate. Well, we can go straight to the store then. Yeah, I had some snack stuff, but I think I finished all of that up the night before last. So I don't even have anything I can just grab to eat. Yeah, that's the first one to the south. Slow down, Growler. Yeah, I wonder if it'd fix it if I put the voice command on a higher priority. I wonder if that's what the issue is. Because it really seems like sometimes it's just not getting access to whatever. Speed up, Growler. And go away, Fly. Never go to the store hungry. It's very true. But I don't know what I don't think I have anything that I can just eat fast unless I just get a piece of cheese or something like that. Open the map, Lance. Okay. That's good. We can stay in this lane the whole way. Oh, except now it's telling us I think this lane is ending. Fine, be that way. As soon as I make plans, you change the road. You changed the road just to spite me, didn't you? Yeah, I did work a little bit on the built-in radio on this too, so I've got a variety of old songs on here. And a few newer ones. But mostly stuff from the 70s and 80s. Little Madonna, some Eddie Rabbit, Miami Sound Machine. Who else do I have on here? I think I have the Doors on here. Creedence Clearwater Revival. God, I can't talk. Jefferson Airplane. I think some ZZ Top too. And I just find it sad as can be that I can't play it when we're streaming. I suppose if I wasn't worried about the videos, then I probably could. I hear people playing music all the time. Just their videos get muted on Twitch and pinged for copyright on YouTube. Though I think normally on YouTube, a lot of them, they run advertising on your video and they take the revenue for that. Since I'm not doing revenue on video, I don't really care if they take advertising revenue. Back when I was hoping to someday make money on YouTube, you know, that was an issue, but now who the heck cares? You know, people don't want to see advertisements, they'll just put a blocker on. What am I doing here? Yeah, there we go. It's a fairly short trip. Open the map, Lance. What side of the road is this going to be on? Okay, we're going to go left in the roundabout, then turn right afterwards, and then right into Transinet. Slow down, Lance. Or Growler. Slow down, Growler. You call me Lance again, I'm just going to stomp on the accelerator. Look at all the sunflowers. Hey, I was talking. But the sunflowers and the helicopter checking your speed. Right. Better slow down again. Slow way down. All right. Rhythm is going to get you. Only White Rabbit 40 times in a row. What? What? Oh, only White Rabbit. Okay. I was reading that Eddie. I said White Rabbit, but I was actually reading it Eddie Rabbit. And I'm like, why on earth would you want to listen to Eddie Rabbit? I didn't think you liked Eddie Rabbit. And admittedly, there's like 3 Eddie Rabbit songs that I like. Any Which Way But Loose. Driving My Life Away. And what's the Rain one? I can't remember the name of the Rain one right off the top of my head. Rainy Night. Love the rainy night, do, love the rainy night. Trigan gets pinged for copyright for singing a few bars of a song. I suppose that would be a compliment if you were singing the song and you got pinged for copyright. That would mean you were actually close enough to the original artist that YouTube's algorithm picked it up. No singing! Don't you dare hit me. Yeah, I realize I turned in front of you. I don't care. Alright. Shut her down, Growler. There we go. $297 miles. Whoo, so close. Next job ought to hit me level 17. We got bonus for long distance and a bonus for fragile cargo. Wow, we only have rank 4 on fragile cargo, and this still made us some decent money. We got to work on that fragile cargo level. It was a real toss-up last time, which I wanted to do. Fantasy virtues with flute. Oh dear. Let's go ahead and check our other drivers and see how they're doing. Okay, Caitlin. She is on the road right now. Her income is stable. I wish she'd make a little bit more. Her daily profit at the garage right now is 15 grand a day, which we're going to need to make more than that. Maybe about 18 a day, I think. 17 or 18 a day. Because we need to make 150 grand in 7 days. Actually, can we get in and look at more detailed info on her? Yeah, she's making 3,100 a day. Growler is making 11,000 a day. And the new guy is making $400 a day. Well, this is our problem right now. Is he hasn't been with us long enough to show any decent profit. So, as soon as he gets his, looks like he's actually making more money per mile than she is. So it'll be interesting. We won't actually, I do not want balance. Let's work on just fragile cargo with him. Let's see if we can get his fragile cargo all the way up. You know, he can be our fragile cargo expert. But he's making more per mile but less per day at the moment. He's on the road though, so I don't know if we actually have an accurate indicator of what he's doing yet. So it might take you know, a few days of driving before we see really what he's going to make for us. And if he's not, I really want to compare, because she was making like 8 something a mile for us. But wasn't making very much per day. She was making a lot less per day. So if she actually makes more per day, even though he's making more per mile, then it might be worth giving him a level in long distance driver too. But okay, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out next week how our garage is doing. Our productivity at the moment is showing, well, 71% here, 83% here. I don't know which is the most up-to-date number. But with a little luck, by next week, we'll be getting you know, a lot closer to 100% productivity on this garage. I doubt by next week I'll be able to earn enough money to upgrade, or what is it going to cost to upgrade this? Well, it's only $100,000 to upgrade it. I wonder how much a small new garage would be. Like a one truck garage. But it's probably going to be worth go ahead and upgrading this one to the full 5 trucks and then getting our other trucks. But I don't think I'll be able to earn enough. You bet Growler beats a mean drum. I'll bet he does too. I doubt I'll be able to earn enough money to upgrade the garage and get another truck by next week. So I don't know, either we'll just do some jobs next week, or maybe I'll just skip a week of streaming this and come back when we're closer to upgrading the garage or getting another garage going. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget that we stream Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Daylight Time. And you can follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. And, of course, you can find my YouTube and Twitter, or follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. You can also find links to both my Twitch and YouTube pages. YouTube obviously keeps the video on demand a lot longer. There's also a countdown timer on my Twitch page, so you know how long it is before I stream again. If you're watching this as a video, please, come over, try to join us on the stream. It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be great to hear from you. And if you're here right now, thanks for being here, and we will see you in the next stream. Have a great day.